Thanks. Hey, folks, welcome. I am Jon Najarian, and this is 3 at 3 p.m. or thereabouts. It's not a precise thing, especially when they leave me hanging out there on the runway for a while because they didn't have any place to put the jet. That's how popular, I guess, Bitcoin Miami is. The whole private jet terminal and the rest of the terminal just festooned with lots of crypto.com and Fireblocks and FTX, everybody virtually out there putting their brand somewhere. And so I'm sorry that I'm late. Couldn't be helped. They finally got us in, and now we're going to give you a little 3 at 3 from the back of a Rolls Royce. So this is a ghost, right, Patrick? I'm sorry, Danny. We're in the back coast, just to give you guys a little view. Just because, my friends were nice enough to say, hey, let's send a nice car to pick John up. Danny was nice enough to hustle through. So we're doing 3 at 3 from the back of this beautiful white ghost. Anyway, here's what's going on in the market. Bristol Myers, BMY. The stock's basically a $75 stock. They're buying 10,600 of the May 7750 calls. So May 7750 calls, they're buying over 10,000. That's a million to follow. So in the at the money sell hands out, so upside calls against it as it rallied. Bang. That's the first of today's 3 at 3. Now let's get to another, which I'll be talking about, I guess, with Scott Wapner on overtime. But you guys are getting some of it first right here on 3 at 3. And that is an update on the TLT trade we talked about with you yesterday, because they were buying a ton of puts. That's right, puts. Now, as you know, puts are a downside bet. And as you also know, when bonds go down, that means yields are going up, and they have rocketed higher today. In particular, the Fed minutes that are out and some of the issues arising from that are really causing interest rates and the market to be nervous. So yesterday we talked about with the TLT at 129, we said they were buying the 127 puts. Well, now with the TLT at 126.50, that's 126.5. We've got 5,000 of the April 125 calls. So I think we accurately called yesterday what it meant for the market if indeed they were right about those puts, which they have been, and which they've taken some nice fat profits on. Now we're talking about those TLT 125 puts to go from 126.50 down to 125 probably means they're looking at a move more like, sadly, 280 plus. At least that's the bet right now for those puts. The yield pushing up to as much as 280 because of that. So these are smart money trades rolling down in the case of puts, because that's what you do when you want to stick with the trade, you roll down. When you've got calls that are working, you're rolling up. So they work in opposite directions. That is the second of today's 3 at 3. And the final is NCR. Used to be known as National Cash Register. Now just the initials NCR. The stock was about 38.20. They're buying the October 40 calls. So these are approximately $2 out of the money. They've got a lot of time though, because April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So you got a lot of time on these. I will not be selling upside calls against them quickly unless the stock pops quickly. In this case, of course, I'd probably rather roll up than just sell calls against my position. Hey, folks, that's going to do it for us today. I'm down here at the center overtime at 4 p.m. Eastern time. I think I'll be on at the bottom of the hour about 4:30, talking about Surat Sati, talking about interest rates and whatever else that Scott wants to talk about. I hope you have a great day. Remember, there's always a way to trade and make some money in the markets, even when it's going down like today. Just have to be nimble and willing to take profits and cut losses quickly. That's what it's all about. All right, folks, have a great one. I will see you on overtime or tomorrow. Bang, from Bitcoin Miami.